Hey y'all, my name is Sierra Mastis. I'm originally from California, specifically the Bay Area, which is just south of San Francisco. If you've ever heard of Stanford University, that's my backyard, the heart of Silicon Valley. Lots of people, ridiculously expensive. So moving to Auburn, it was a bit of a shock to have a smaller town, but the people are awesome, and I'm looking forward to calling this home for as long as I can imagine. I just graduated in May with a bachelor's in physical education, so I actually know Tori. We went through all 4 years together, and we're actually continuing the grad program together. I am also at LCYDC, like he mentioned. It's Lee County Youth Development Center. It's pretty cool. If you ever have the opportunity to go out there for a class, really immerse yourself and take the time to just try and enjoy it. It can be intimidating at first. These kids have been through a lot, but if you just kind of open your heart and get ready to serve them the best that you can, you will actually learn a lot. So my family, it's super small. It's just my mom and I, and then her mom and dad, my grandparents. This is my mom. She's like my best friend. We do everything together. If you've ever watched the show The Gilmore Girls, we are totally Lorelai and Rory, like to a T. It's our favorite show. So I guess as a family tradition, that might be one of them. Every time I'm home or my mom comes to visit, we definitely make sure to watch The Gilmore Girls, and we just laugh because some of the stuff they say, we look at each other and it's just like, oh my gosh, we would say that. And then Lorelai, the mom, her mom and dad are totally like my grandparents. My grandmother is always got herself in a tizzy about something, and my grandpa's just kind of laid back and goes with the flow. But these are my grandparents. Oops. My grandmother Marie and my grandfather Richard. My grandfather is definitely my best friend in the entire world. He and I do everything together, and we're like two peas in a pod. And then my actual best friend, she's now a part of my family, but my best friend, this is Megan. She and I, we do everything together too. I mean, we're inseparable. People are always like, where's Megan? If she's not around, kind of get worried. But anyway, other than the Gilmore Girls, we don't really have any big family traditions. I guess at Christmas we used to sit around the fire and have cracked crab. We still have cracked crab every year if it's available. Sometimes it can be hard to get around Christmas time, but we definitely still do that. We don't sit around the fire just because we're all getting older, even me. But yeah, definitely. And then this is my dog Monroe. He's pretty cool. He's kind of a big baby, but he's pretty cool. You can follow him on Instagram at King of the Beefcakes. My mom posts some pretty hilarious stuff about him. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it about me. I love kids, love to coach. I was a 3-sport athlete growing up, soccer, swimming, and golf, and hope to continue coaching one of those as I move on in my teaching career. That's part of the reason I chose physical education, is because I do want the opportunity to coach. And PE was my escape growing up, so yeah, definitely. War Eagle, y'all.